In this video we will talk about left hand slurs. But before we start, let's focus for a second on our left hand position. We can visualize three different configurations of our left hand. One with our fingers kind of parallel to the strings, as you can see. A second one with our fingers forming an imaginary 45 degrees line on our fretboard. And a third one which is the opposite, almost 45 degrees in the other direction. Practicing and visualizing these three configurations and being aware of them can help you solving tricky passages in your repertoire and can help you avoiding extra tensions, especially in your wrist area. But let's take a step further in our left hand configuration awareness. It's not just a matter of how we position the fingers on the fretboard. Our fingers are the last part of a system that starts from our shoulder, arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, and finally hand and fingers. A practical way that we have to check these configurations is our elbow. How far or how close it is to our upper body. Let's see some practical examples with chord positions. C major. As you can see, this is a pretty neutral position of our elbow, that it kind of looks like pulled by gravity, while the G major has a more open position of our elbow. And for the third configuration, we can have, for example, an A major 7. As you can see, my elbow is almost touching my upper body. Almost. Now that we have this awareness, let's focus on slurs technique. To do so, we will have a parallel configuration with our fingers laying on a single string. One pretty common issue that I see in many of my students is that left hand descending slurs tend to unbalance the hand position. So to avoid that, let's practice this. Imagine that we have a descending slur 3, 1. We can practice the same slur with the help of our right hand. Imagine this movement. Both played by the index finger of the right hand and by the third finger of our left hand. In this way, we will have the most neutral, the most basic sound production. Make sure that your index finger of the right hand does this little U-turn on the string, which is similar to what your left hand finger will do. When we practice this, and of course we can do that with all the other fingers of our left hand, let's try to recreate and research that light sensation that we have on our right. It's important that when we combine a hammer-on and a pull-off, we maintain that light sensation on the descending slur. Now, the second exercise of this video is an actual warm-up routine exercise that I include in my daily practice. I really like it because it involves all possible combinations of ascending and descending slurs for all the fingers. We can divide it in three parts. The first part will involve a couple of first and second, second and third, third and fourth. And we will start with ascending and then we will repeat that descending. And of course, we can continue up to the 12th fret or even more if you feel like. Let's break it down together. We start on the first string with the first and second finger. Ascending and descending slur. Then we go on the second string with the second and third finger. And then we continue the same pattern by going on the third string, starting with the third and then fourth finger. At this point, we're halfway through, so we'll restart on the fourth with the index finger. Fifth string with the second and third, and 6th string, 3rd and 4th. Now we reach the 6th string and we can restart all the way down. So 6th string, 1st and 2nd, 5th string, 2nd and 3rd, and keep on going. 4th string, 3rd and 4th, 1, 2, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. At this point we can slide up 1 fret and restart the same pattern, but this time from the 2nd position. And so on. If you want a variation of this exercise, you can simply swap the alternance of descending and ascending slurs. Let's have a look. We start with the 2nd, and we go descending and ascending. Then on 3, 2, 3, and then 4, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. At this point, as we did before, from the 6th string we go down. And then we can slide up. And so on. There are 2 more combinations that I suggest you try for your legatos. For example, the 1, 3, 2, 4. And 1, 4, 2, 3. And of course, as we did before, we can have the same pattern with these finger combinations. For example, let's try with ascending and descending slur. Or let's try to mix them. Let's try to go ascending, descending, and then descending, ascending. And so on. Let's try to change again. Let's go 4, 1, 4, 3, 2, 3. And one last variation, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 2. So in conclusion, there are several variations you can apply to this exercise, both combining ascending and descending slurs. Remember, we have 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4 as the first combination. Then we have the 2 couples 1, 3, 2, 4 or 1, 4, 2, 3. Of course, there are plenty more of exercises about slurs. I just hope that this one will help you building your daily practice, giving you ideas, and it will be a start to then build up your own way of practicing them. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch with me and, of course, enjoy your music.